A dearth of content.
Welcome back to DigiBros. We are the human content couple.
You're assuming I'm human.
Producing more Let's Plays per episode than Digi and May. Our sessions are longer than theirs, too. I think we might be...
Their sessions normally are like an hour and a half.
I hit record, right?
I don't know.
Now I gotta fucking go back and check. Anyways, it doesn't matter. No one's watching the game. I can go back and check anything as long as we keep going. But yeah, they'd be like an hour and a half. But we already recorded like 2 hours just now. All right, we're recording. We're good. We've been going for a while, and we got a lot more. We can do this forever, guys. We can do this all day, guys. You're getting your Nintendo Switch hours right here. We're not playing the Switch, but if it weren't for the Switch, we wouldn't still be doing this. Maybe we would. I don't know.
Say, is that
but
true?
That's what got us motivated to do it in the first place.
I guess,
was because I was obligated, and now it's just a fun thing we do.
Yeah.
But I certainly wouldn't feel obligated to release in a regular schedule if it weren't for the Nintendo Switch money. Because we don't make any money from this.
Owes you anything.
It's funny because DigiBros, because we've got our series and we've got the Digi and May series, it's the most profitable it's ever been in the history of DigiBros.
But it's not profitable at all.
When I look at the analytics. But our videos don't make shit. Maybe like a little bit less than $2 per video.
Yeah.
And then all that money goes to Conrad anyways. So like I'm not gonna ask him for like, oh Conrad, give me $20 for the last 100 fucking DigiBros episodes. I'm not gonna do that. So we don't make anything off of this. Doesn't matter. I mean, we're doing it because it's fun. Do we deserve to get money for this? Who knows? That's one of the great YouTube debates. But then, I mean, we're doing a show, the procrastinators do a show, and they get paid for it, you know? I don't know, they put more effort into it. We don't edit this or anything.
No.
But either way, that's the moral ambiguity of Let's Plays and YouTube and Patreon and everything in general. Do we deserve to get paid, guys? Probably not. Let us know in the comments.
This is a loaded
Or don't let us know if you're going to be mean.
White Knight for us in the comments section.
Yeah, it's White Knight for us. Alright, we gotta fucking nail this piano sonata.
Please. This is the water one.
Is it? This is different than the one she played before.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I swear to God, that's different than the last one she played. This is what game? So it's gotta be number 3, because I guess the other two. Yes, Jesus fucking Christ. Is there gonna be more? Music sheet. Whoa! Ah!
I love that you immediately freaked out about that.
It became a boss fight out of nowhere.
Oh my God! Get her with your flashlight.
Oh.
Oh, or don't.
You're right. Okay, I gotta get all the sheets,
Or
and then she
don't.
gets a headache. Oh man! All right. Yeah, we're gonna do the boss, and then I'll break out a topic.
One of us strategizes, one of us plays the game.
Or we could do one of your topics.
I had a thought on the drive to school this morning.
Oh yeah.
We could probably quickly talk about why you find this
You had a
bus.
thought.
I know, that's rare for me, isn't it?
One thank. You could say you are a person who thank.
Yes. I don't know what triggered this in my mind, but I was just thinking about anime characters that I think are cool. I was thinking about Yusuke Urameshi and how he's just the best boy of all time ever to exist. And that got me thinking about Hunter x Hunter. And that got me on the topic of the fact that Killua is the probably first and only anime character that I've ever personally identified with. And I was wondering, have you ever had an anime character that you extremely closely personally identified with?
I don't know.
I'll let you think about it.
I don't know about identified with. There's characters who I would who I could say I related to and idolize.
But like who you feel like that either is you now or it was you at a point in time in your life.
I don't know.
Because
like in a more broad sense, I could say like Simon for Gurren Lagann, but the idea of a character like that is to be everyone, you know, like he is John every coward boy, you know, that's the point. He's a coward boy, I'm a coward boy, and that's the arc of the show, and that's why it's so impactful, because like that I relate to that character, and then he becomes badass, and it's like I want to become badass, you know, just like Simon. This is me, and this is how I need to grow up. I need to grow up to become how he grew up, become a badass, you know, come of age, become man. as far as characters who are like this me, I feel like there is one, and I'm not remembering.
Think about it for a second.
Yeah.
I say this because, like you, I was never the kind of person who like identified with a character on a 1-to-1 level.
Yeah.
I would see characters who I would think like that's a cool character, or that's something I want to be. You know, I want to be like that. But I never saw a character and I was like, man, that's me.
That me. Fuck, I know there's somebody.
But like for me, I started watching Hunter x Hunter. God, it must have been when I was kind of middle of college, I guess.
Uh-huh.
And that was in a time of my life where what I used to be like was, because I wasn't interested in anyone romantically and I didn't want a romantic relationship, I would always have a like primary central friendship in my life. And that friendship would almost always evolve to the place where it was like codependent.
Mm-hmm.
And so watching Killua and Gon, and like watching Killua, you know, he's so detached at the start, and he, you know, develops this relationship with Gon, and then he becomes codependent. And just the evolution of that, I'm like, oh my god, that's me. Like, that character is me. A character that wants to, like, pretend like I don't need anybody. Like, I'm so cool and so tough and I don't need anyone in my life. But secretly, you're, like, so dependent on this one person. It's just this one person that you've made a pillar in your life. And without that person, you are, like, completely wrecked.
Mm-hmm.
And that has always been, like, growing up, that was always a very, very central character flaw for me. I've always had, growing up, that relationship where I had one pillar of a friend, and when that friend inevitably left me, there would be a period of time where I was just fucked.
Yeah.
And so for me, seeing Killua, and even at that time in my life, there was still a lot of parallels that something would happen to Killua, and I would feel like that has happened to me.
You were so about the Chimera Ant arc, because that's where you where that really comes through.
I had a very intense emotional connection with Killua. Like, I feel like that is literally me. I don't say that about any character, but like that is literally me in that particular scenario.
It's interesting with you and the best friends, because I've always had the one best friend, but I was never dependent. Because I was always used to moving away and then just like casually never talking. Like I never had a falling out. Yeah, that's true. So I didn't have to be dependent on people.
You always had like Conrad.
I guess I was probably dependent on Conrad to an extent.
Whereas I did not have that.
Yeah.
So for me, it was always
you didn't have compadres.
The matter of finding that person who could be a stability.
Oh, I can soak up the cheese.
Yeah. You take his food away.
I know I gotta stop it from getting refilled.
Yes.
But
that was I was thinking about that today. That's the only character that I've ever felt like a 1-to-1, literally this is me kind of connection with.
I don't know. It's hard to say. It's hard to say for me.
I thought maybe you wouldn't
I know there's someone. I know there's someone. I don't know. Fuck.
But
I guess I gotta move on because I can't.
That was my thought this morning.
Yeah. Neat thought. Good look.
Since
sharing your thoughts on Killua.
My thoughts on Killua, and that's
people
why
will appreciate it because everyone likes anime.
That's why Killua is my number one boy of all time, because it's literally me.
That you.
That is me. Yeah, it's not a weird thing. It's literally just that me.
Very clean. Yeah,
I very closely identify with a small, extremely buff murder child.
Extremely buff. He's not buff, he's ripped.
Whatever. An extremely ripped murder child.
Yeah, a ripped murder child. He's quite edgy.
From Hunter multiplied by Hunter.
Hunter multiplied by Hunter.
As Lauren always calls it.
Trying to suck my cheese, bro? Yeah, suck that cheese. Suck it. Suck the cheese. God damn it, I keep accidentally fucking fire blasting. Suck the cheese. Suck the cheese.
Dude.
I gotta suck it.
Fucking A, dude.
I'm Pickle Rick!
Don't, no.
We've been seeing some of those Pickle Rick cringe people memes. That's always fun. Guys, this is a good thing to happen to the Rick and Morty fandom, because we're getting more hilarious, stupid shit. That's always fun.
I follow a lot of tattoo artists on Instagram, so I've seen fucking so many Pickle Rick tattoos. People fucking getting Pickle Rick and Young Rick and like the rat mech fucking Pickle Rick tattooed on their body. God. Someone got a Pickle Rick that was also a dick tattooed on their body.
What? I'm just Why would you get a dick in any circumstance? And then you're gonna get a Pickle Rick dick.
People fucking love to tattoo dicks and vaginas onto themselves.
What the fuck? Why would you tattoo a vagina on yourself?
So many people tattoo fucking vaginas
just
onto
bizarre.
themselves. It's so strange.
So like a feminist thing or something?
Sometimes it's guys.
Wow.
Like, sometimes it's girls, certainly, but sometimes it's guys. And I'm just like, do you think
this is gonna
win female favor? Like, are girls gonna be like, bro, is that a tattoo of a puss on your arm, bro?
Maybe it's people losing bets. Like, I could understand that, I guess.
I don't know, because some of them are like, it looks like they took the time to think about it. They did something, like, design-wise with it. It's not just a fucking vagina, you know?
Hashtag feminism, bro.
I don't think it's feminism, but yeah. I don't know. I can't handle it when people get fucking stupid tattoos. Light. Thank you.
I was doing it. Anyway, you got another topic? I couldn't think of an anime boy that I'm exactly like.
Oh, Victor's the human content machine, right?
Yeah.
Let's see. I think I had one left over. Oh, you could talk about the worst movie ever made.
Temple?
Yes.
Fucking hell. Oh my god.
So, in October, I made a list of movies for us to watch, horror movies for us to watch.
Which I assumed, like, these were gonna be, like, I thought you were, like, cultivating a list of great horror movies and stuff, like, stuff you were really excited to see. No. I didn't realize it was just, like, kind of a general list you were throwing together.
Yeah, I was just like, well, the problem is I'll go on IMDb and I'll look up movies and, like, I'll look at their ratings, but I'll also try to watch the trailer. But some of them don't have a trailer, so I have literally no idea what it's really like. And this was one of those movies. This movie didn't have a trailer.
It was a mistake.
So I wasn't able to, like, really determine what it was going to be like.
It was a mistake that this movie was ever made. It was a mistake that we watched this movie for sure.
So, yeah, the first night we watched A Cure for Wellness, which was dumb.
It was at least a good
concept,
and like it was still fun to watch. Yeah. It wasn't horribly boring.
It was not boring, and it was okay.
It was an okay movie. It wasn't a bad movie like this other movie was.
Yeah.
Like fucking Temple.
So the Temple is what we watched on the second night. And this movie, I don't know if it's the stream that we were watching, but I would say probably a fourth of the movie takes place with people speaking Japanese. And they don't subtitle it.
It's unsubtitled
They just don't
Japanese,
fucking subtitle the Japanese.
I think it's probably meant to be subtitled Japanese, because I think they're doing some kind of pretentious shit where it's supposed to be like, oh, you're supposed to feel like the characters being in Japan, you know, they're Americans in Japan, and then like it's, you can't understand what people are saying, and it's supposed to be like, you're supposed to be put in their position or something.
Yeah, like you're supposed to not know what's going on.
But they don't like do anything interesting with that concept. So yeah,
they don't use
stupid.
it to like build tension or anything like that. It's just like, what the fuck are these guys talking about?
Go over the plot of the movie. What's the movie about? Take us step by step.
The movie is about an ultimate cuckboy who decides to go on this trip to Japan with this girl he likes and her boyfriend.
Yeah.
Because he speaks Japanese and she doesn't.
They met in Japanese class in college.
Oh, did they?
Yes. In college or high school or something. They met in Japanese class. Because that's why he can speak Japanese. You need to know that they were in Japanese class together.
Yes.
And that's why he knows Japanese, because he took Japanese class.
Of course.
Literally just took Japanese class.
Just took a Japanese class, and now he can speak Nihongo.
It's like ultimate weeaboo writing. This is what happens if you take a Nihongo no class.
It's true. So
I'm pretty sure that's what it was, but she didn't really know any Japanese.
She
did not. She wasn't the star
I guess
of the
she failed Japanese class and he passed. So yeah, so it's pretty obvious this guy is in love with her, but she's dating this other dude.
Yes, and she's like, no, he's not in love with me. He's just my friend. Don't be intimidated at all.
I'm not using him so that I can go to Japan and have a free translator or anything. Oh, it's a ghost.
Damn it.
So he agrees to go to Japan and translate for them because she wants to go to Japan and take pictures of shrines.
Was that what she wanted to do?
Yes.
Because like the whole time the guy is there and he's like filming them on his Sony A7 because that was the product placement. It was Sony A7 and it was everywhere and they were holding Sony A7s and every. Oh, he's full of ice. Okay. Oh, I gotta burn him to death.
Yeah, you gotta melt.
That's pretty brutal. Anyways, he had a Sony A7. There was a Sony A7 in every single shot of the movie. This was a movie about Sony, and it was just fucking horrible, man. So he's like creepily filming this couple the entire time throughout this movie.
He's basically just being
weird.
a voyeur the whole movie and translating for them. So they go to Japan and they're fucking around and they're getting food. You know, they're in Harajuku and they're fucking around and they're eating food and hanging out. They go visit this bookstore and they find this old book that has a big old spooky shrine in it that no one has ever heard of, and it's supposed to be super cursed, super haunted. These kids disappeared out in the woods by the fucking shrine and shit. And so, of course, the girl is like, that's the shrine I want to go to because I'm an idiot. And so she tries to get the cuckboy to talk to the lady who owns the bookstore about where they can find this shrine. And the lady is like, Domitus, you know, you can't go there, it's cursed. And then she's like, oh, and now my shop is closed because I'm so scared of this spooky shrine that I'm telling you about. So they leave.
We don't have to recap the whole movie.
Okay, whatever.
But I let you go, and then I was distracted by this water thing, and I was like, all right, I'll let her keep going. But the idea is that they're going around looking for this fucking spooky shrine, and they spend the entire movie looking for it.
They do.
The whole fucking movie, while they're doing this whole stupid gay plot about like the guy's jealous of the other guy for being around and is just like being a dick for no reason, and then the guy's like creepily filming them.
He films them almost having sex in the middle of the night,
and he's like kind of seeing like a ghost kid around and stuff. It's like super obvious that the kid he's talking to is a ghost, and like he's seeing retarded ghost old people, and it's really fucking boring and really fucking dumb. And then the last 5 minutes of the movie, the spooky shape-shifting monster comes out while they're at the shrine, and it just kills them, and it's over. And it's like, that's retarded.
But then they also bring it into question as to, like, if it really was a spooky monster, or if the cuckboy hallucinated it and killed them himself. Because they're like, well, why did you kill her? Because he's being interrogated by the Japanese police, like, at the beginning of the movie and at the end of the movie. They're cutting away to this interrogation. Because he's in like a hospital or a psychiatric ward or something. I couldn't really tell.
It's fucking
I couldn't
awful,
tell what
man.
it was.
It's just so
the dog.
Bad. Such a fucking horrible movie. It was one of the few movies where I feel like it was a complete waste of time.
But Victor, was it worse than
It was worse
Attack
than Pixels.
of the Titans or whatever that movie was that you hate?
Clash of the Titans?
Yes,
it was way worse than that.
It was worse than
Clash of the Titans. At least is fun and entertaining in like in a hilarious, this is fucking retarded way.
That's true.
That movie was fucking awful and irredeemable in any fucking slight way. It was just boring. God, it was boring. Just unrelentingly, horrifically boring.
It was extremely
what am I doing?
boring.
I gotta suck something out of his thing.
Oh yeah, there's a bone around here somewhere.
Bone? I made this plant grow.
There we go.
Oh, it's a skeleton. Oh, shit.
There you go. And then you utilize the bone for the dog.
Okay. That guy's fucked up, man. Who was murdered and buried in the backyard?
Shit. He's a bone boy.
Shit. No, I'm dead. No, what happens when I die?
The dog murdered the shit out of you, didn't he?
Am I game over? Do I gotta go back to the save? No! When was the last time we got the save?
I don't know.
We were deep in the shit, man. Oh, fuck. The last boo I got. I like how it resets me here anyways.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Do I not have the firepower? No way. No fucking way. I definitely saved since we got the firepower. There's no way in hell it's been that long.
Maybe it's just not full right now.
No, because the fires, there's nothing coming out of the candles to give me fire. Don't they usually come out of the candles?
Not all the candles. It's only certain ones will give you fire.
Let's look at the map. Okay, I've got firepower. Fuck.
You killed... Okay, so it didn't kick us back that far.
Yeah.
So I think we probably just have to do the kitchen.
Thank fucking God if we didn't have the fat ghost. Oh man, that was going to be depressing as shit.
That's the scariest part of Luigi's Mansion right there.
Yup. Losing progress. Okay.
But yeah, The Temple was a bad movie.
It's a shit movie.
It's fucking bad. It's just a big advertisement for Sony.
I don't have a full rant to give about it or anything. It was just shit. It just sucked.
Yeah.
It was a waste of time.
It was pretty garbage tier.
One of the few wastes of time in this world.
Really? Few?
Well, you can usually get something out of anything, you know, like some kind of entertainment. That movie sucked. Like, it was boring. Like, at least afterwards I could say, like, oh man, that was a shit movie, you know, and go on a rant about it. But, like, during it, it was agonizing.
It was pretty...
And I kept going, like, is this going to pick up? Is the monster going to come? And then the monster comes, and it's, like, at the very end. And it sucked. It was gay.
The monster looked dumb as shit.
It was
just a big, dumb CG, like, bird head Jizo statue. It was gay.
It was gay and dumb and dead and fucking retarded. And we could have watched a better movie.
Was it, I had an idea. I had a thought, and then you said something, and it left my brain.
No. I don't know. That was that. Yeah. How long is this episode going?
20 minutes.
20 minutes?
Yeah.
Alright. Let's look at... Well, Victor's gonna pause the game and look at his topics. Give me my phone. Give me my phone. Victor's pausing the game. Victor's gonna look at his list of topics.
I know. Oh, was it more boring than Paranormal Activity: The Ghost Dimension?
Yes. Paranormal Activity: The Ghost Dimension at least was funny. It was at least funny.
When it wasn't being boring, it was.
You could at least go like, "Oh, this is gay and dumb."
Toby.
It adds something. I don't want to do anyone too long. Oh man, I guess I can talk a little bit about. I've been playing fucking Hollow Knight on the recommendation of fucking best guy ever, because he was ranting and raving about how fucking dope it was, and I was like, you know what? I've always thought this game looked super cool, but I was afraid because I wasn't sure if it was gonna be like 5 hours long and not be worth the $15 or whatever. Completely wrong, man. That game it's first of all, I've probably got like 15 to 20 hours on it already, and I haven't beat the game yet, and there's like a ton of bonus shit to do, and it's endless. The game does not fucking end. I am so fucking balls deep in it, and it's just amazing. It's the best fucking Metroid game ever. I like it significantly more than, like, because I only really played like Metroid Zero Mission and Metroid Fusion. As far as like Metroidvania games go, I've never really been into them. They always make me kind of like claustrophobic because they're like you're just in dark caves the whole time, and it just kind of gets old. And I've just never been super into it. But this game is like, it's fucking amazing. Every moment of it is fantastic.
It's the Cuphead of Metroid.
Yes, it's the Cuphead of Metroid. And I've been playing the shit out of it. Enjoying it thoroughly. It never ends. The aesthetic is amazing. It's a fantastic game. I would recommend Hollow Knight up and down the block. It's the best Metroid ever. I was torn between getting, because the new fucking Metroid 3DS game came out, and like I really wanted to get that because it looks cool. And I was like, well, I can't really spend $40 on a video game. And then I saw Don-san had Hollow Knight in his games, and I was like, let me download that shit, try it out, see if Hollow Knight's worth it. Fucking instantly hooked. I'm just so in love with it. And then, like, I couldn't play it one day because Don-san was playing it, and so I fucking bought that shit for like, it's like $15. And it's like a 20-hour game. It's amazing. And it's not just a long, cheap game. It's one of the best games ever made. It's fantastic. So damn good. I guess that's all I gotta say about Hollow Knight. It's more than to talk about how good it is.
Pretty neat. I like the character designs. They're pretty cool. Hollow Knight's pretty cute.
He's just a little fucking
little
I think I was gonna talk about how, like, I love the aesthetic of the game, and it makes the Metroidvania game work for me, because they're all about, like, exploring corridors. And, like, usually I get bored of it, and I don't really like the aesthetic very much.
You might want to go save before you go fight the other guy, too. That way you don't have to do this part again next time.
Yeah, I guess I have super low health.
Yeah, you're super low on health.
But yeah, I usually don't like the look of those games, but Hollow Knight makes it work really well because you're a bug. And you're exploring, like, it makes sense that the bugs would all live underground.
Yeah, because a beetle would live underground.
So, something about it, like, the fact that it's all beetles, and beetles are super cool, I love beetles. And then the fact that you're, like, exploring underground caves because beetles live underground, and there's, like, this whole underground ruins of this beetle, like, society that used to be there. It's like, this is fucking cool as shit. There's a beetle city, and I'm exploring it. This is the coolest thing ever. So it makes up for, like, the claustrophobic aspect of it to me, because it fits the lore, and that makes it the perfect Metroidvania game, because it makes sense that you'd be exploring tunnels, because that's how bugs live, you know? They make tunnels.
That's how bugs live.
It's cool. It's fucking cool, man. It's the greatest game.
Beetleborgs.
Hwah! Oh my god, and we watched the fucking Nintendo World Championships. Fuck!
Do you want to make that the next episode? We're at 26.
Do we have that much to say about it? I don't know.
I don't know.
Alright.
Maybe not.
Alright, next time on DigiBros, we'll... Yeah, Hope's gotta pee.
That's the real reason.
We'll fight the dog. We'll talk about the Nintendo World Championships. And let me tab over to the PC. Go, goddamn, go over the PC. You guys can't see what I'm doing, but I'm trying to fucking change my TV input.